Total War Empire is a real-time strategy game set within the 18th century during the time of conflict with new revolutionary weapons. There are a good selection of options within the single player, which include multiple campaigns. The recommended way to start playing is going to the Independence campaign, which focuses on revolutionary America. The small campaign quickly introduces the player to the mechanics of the game, with a small campaign easy to get through for first timer. The first part gets you straight into the action, a guide on how to play.
Stay behind cover, men!
And then to the world map, where assistant advisor will explain everything automatically by either passing a certain point or interaction. If you're a first time player, but you can disable the advisor in settings if you are an experienced player. The world map you're introduced to is set out in provinces, and each province has capital that you must take to control the province. And you can do this either by using politics such as trade and threats, or take by force, which is by using your army to lay siege or head on attack with either auto-resolve or the recommended fight on the battle map, to which you are in control of your army of thousands.
Or short grass will ensure your units move at maximum. Cavalry are readying an attack on the flanks of your already engaged infantrymen.
Depending on which campaign you play, you will have objectives. Independence campaign is freeing America by conquering certain parts of the map. Warpath is set as Native American, but your main go-to will be the Grand Campaign, and you can choose any nation you want and conquer the whole map if you want, or create a stable global relationship if you're a role-playing type of person, but there are multiple ways to get to your goal. Go back to battles. The battles are amazing to look at, stunning, even if you can't say that. You see thousands of tiny little soldiers on your screen which you command, which are in regiments. You have different units, ranging from artillery to cavalry to infantry, militia. These battles have a AI opponent on single player, which does its best to verse you, but it has a few problems, such as you bringing artillery, it could mass charge you, or it could just sit there in the back of a map. But most of the time the AI is pretty fine. There are some minor bugs, such as troops not forming up properly, a man getting stuck behind a line, that basic stuff, but overall it does not ruin your experience most of the time, and you should have an enjoyable experience. Each nation brings its own unit types, such as Poland bringing very good cavalry, such as Winged Hussars, and the Ottoman Empire with its weird but very effective cannons, such as the organ gun. Naval combat makes an appearance within this game. It's quite challenging as well, like the land battles. There is multiple factors you have to consider, such as your ship against their ship, wind speeds, and what type of shot you should be using. These naval battles are really nice to look at. You can see the heat haze and sails being torn apart by the incoming cannons. Really nice visually to look at, and very entertaining to play.
The enemy has so battered your vessel that her captain has struck his colors in surrender. He will no doubt claim that he had the welfare of his crew in mind, but this act shames both the captain and your proud nation.
Multiplayer is another good feature which allows you to make your own armies and put them up against each other, against your friends if you want to, which is a real challenge when you're against quite a good player. It is very hard to win against a good player, so you must use your terrain to your advantage, and timing is crucial to win the battle. Overall, Empire Total is a great game, giving out tons of replay value with its single player diversity and multiplayer options. It's easy to run on modern hardware, hasn't aged badly, the graphics are pretty nice to look at still. I'd give this game a 7.8 out of 10, and I recommend buying this if you're into the 18th century and are a fan of Total War series. This isn't a bad game as many people say. Highly recommend it. Thank you for watching.